Grand Rising, everybody. The most frustrating thing for me as a parent is navigating work schedules, navigating the things that I want my kids to do, like activities, navigating. Is it okay to let them be outside kids? Because I was an outside kid. You know, I was able to walk around, run around from side. Yeah, you do. Upstairs, side to side, around, and in today's time, the kids aren't able to do those things. Even though in my heart, I want my kids to be able to do some of the things that I did. But I feel like the moment that I allow them to do these things, I feel like I'm going to have a huge sense of regret. Because I don't want anything to happen to them. I don't want them to be mixed up with the wrong kids, the wrong crowds. You know, everybody don't raise their kids the same. You know, some people allow their kids to do things that they weren't even allowed to do when they were younger. So it's just like, I don't know. And I won't have any more kids because I feel like I'm already up to my neck in responsibility with the children that I do have. So like when people be asking, oh, don't you want to try for a girl? I would have loved to have had a girl through these years of me having 3 children. But I feel like 3 is my max, and I know me. 1 was a lot for me. 2 was a lot. 3, like I said, he slipped up in there. But we're blessed. I'm thankful. We're blessed. I just can't see myself bringing another kid into this world, especially the way that the world is today. I can't do it. And I just, I tell young girls all the time, think about the decisions that you're making. Like, don't just be laying down with these guys because they look good or the sex is good or you think the sex is good anyway. And you're dealing with a bunch of disrespect. Take it from me, okay? You don't want to end up in a situation where you're stuck dealing with this person. And like, I had somebody tell me, oh, I'm not going to be stuck dealing with this person just because I'm having a baby with them. Technically you are, because your kids are a direct reflection of you and the person you made them with. They may have a lot of your characteristics and a lot of theirs, or they may have none of yours and a lot of theirs. But I used to tell young girls all the time, like, I speak to a lot of people. Like, I speak to a lot of young girls, a lot of people my age, like, always giving advice and things like that. And I used to always tell these younger girls, do not jump out here having these babies by these guys, because 9 times out of 10, they're not worth you. They're not worth even laying next to you. They're not worth laying down with you unprotected even. And then you turn around here, Bobby, have fun with them. Then next thing you know, you're stuck with a baby. You may not be ready. That person don't want to deal with you or the baby because they just wanted to have a nice time. They wasn't thinking about raising no kid. And I see it all the time, even my own spouse. Like, having children with people, you're not even considering, are these people good parents? Are you even going to be a good parent? Just so many things. There's so many things to think about before you go ahead and have a child. Like, I see that I personally feel like a lot of these younger people, they think that just because they put their kids in the latest, cutest outfits or sneakers or shoes, keep their hair dialed up or keep their haircuts, like, that's parenting. Of course, you want your kids to look nice, right? Of course you do. But it's way more to being a mom and a dad than dressing them, okay? And I say it all the time, and I'm going to continue to say it. A lot of people should not have become parents, especially at young ages when you don't even have yourself figured out, your things figured out. I know for me, okay, I should have waited until about now. When I have my career, when I have things, getting, things stable and secure. Like, I had my first kid at 19. At 19, maybe you're trying to have fun. You are not trying to be nobody's parent. So like I said, I take my hats off to people that had kids early, 14, 15, 16, because there is no way that I could have done that. Because even at 19, leaving from college, I was heartbroken. I wasn't worried about being nobody's mom. you know, and I kind of had to figure it out. So when people want, people want you to step in and help them, it's okay to help and assist, but it's like you decided to have that kid. And I always tell people, you as the mom have to be there. The dad could die, the dad could walk away, the dad could get arrested, the dad could whatever. You are still going to be that sole provider. So make sure that you're mentally capable. Make sure that you're physically capable. Make sure that you're spiritually capable. Because guess what? Being a mom is not all that it's cracked up to be. And people don't talk about it. I done been depressed, stressed, crying every day for years because of decisions that I've made. And do I think I'm a good mom? I do. But like I said, I have a ways to go. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still trying to figure it out. Trying to learn how to be the best mom I can be for my kids at each stage of their lives. I have a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And they all came at different stages of my life. And I just feel like the more that you experience is the more experience you will become. I feel like, you learn through your experiences. Like, there is nobody that can sit here and hold your hand and tell you, oh, this or that is going to happen. Stop banging on my table. Can't nobody hold your hand and so that way you can avoid certain situations. No. You have to get down in the mud just like everybody else do. You got to learn through your experiences just like everybody else do. Like, nobody is able to change your circumstance for you. You got to change it for yourself. And it's going to be hard, and you're going to be depressed, and you're going to be crying, and you're going to be stressed. But guess what? God is not going to put more I can't get my words out. God is not going to put more on you than you can bear. And I used to hate when people used to say that to me. I used to hate it, but it's a true statement. And after losing my son's father, I didn't think that I would be still standing today. But I'm here. I'm here. My oldest son is doing well. All of my kids are doing well. So I'm thankful. And I can only be thankful to the Most High because it was a time where I didn't think I would still be standing here. I wanted to take my own life when he died because I was not prepared. That was not our plan. Our plan was not for me to be stuck with a baby or stuck figuring it out or, just left alone by myself. That was never the plan. Whether us together or not, that was never the plan. So I went through a whole period of things with him. With my middle son, I went through a whole period of things with his father while carrying him. With my baby boy, I went through a whole period of things while carrying him because I was in nursing school. So like I said, you may feel like it's the end. You may feel like you cannot bear anymore. But the Most High will see you through. And I'm a testament to that. I know people think that I have it all figured out. I don't. I'm figuring out things day by day. I don't have a thing figured out. I have my career figured out because that was already a God-given gift. I was born with this gift. I was born with already knowing what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be, So that's the only thing that's set in stone. Everything else, I'm figuring out just like everybody else. I'm navigating life just like everybody else. I'm not perfect. I go through things. I have to ask for help as well. I have to ask my parents for advice sometimes, or I am isolated and I figure things out on my own. I have to call in my friends and vent to them, or pray about things. But however you got to get through it, that's how you got to get through it. Nobody said it was going to be easy. And that's why I always say, think about the decisions that you're making. Because it's not just you. Think about how easy it would be if it was just you making decisions. But as a parent, you got to think about how things are going to affect not only you, but the little people that you have. And in my case, I have to think about myself, my spouse, my 3 children, my parents, my siblings. Because like I said, I've always been like that motherly role for my family, in my family. Even though I have a mother, I'm the oldest. So automatically you take on that role. So like I said, I have more than just myself to think for, more than just myself to think about and to consider. So just consider those things. I love y'all. Stay beautiful, stay blessed. It's a beautiful day here in Delaware. Enjoy it. See y'all later.